Tell your whole life story. Felicia, Vanessa, somebody was in the fall. Lotus, I'm not understanding. Because what I said on that live, let me go outside, y'all. I'm in Florida, so I'm talking kind of low. I was laying down. Y'all. Because listen, let me tell you something. They are not bringing awareness on this app. By going live, I'm not on vacation, girl. I'm at home. Bullock, this is my second home. This is not vacation, girl. I'm at home. Go out here. Oh, yeah, y'all. I'm okay. You sleep, Papa? Oh, no, you woke. Which one of these is for the light out here? I can't remember. There we go. Okay. Yeah, y'all, I'm good. No, but listen, here's the thing that I want to point out. You can't be on this app asking anybody what they do for children or if they're passionate about children, when if that's your passion, baby girl, have at it. I'm not going to say I'm not an advocate for children, but I'm not. I'm not like this social justice warrior for children. If I see something, I'll say something. I said something. What more do people want them to say? The thing about it is, y'all want people to then drag people. Y'all want people to then do all this other weird shit that y'all doing. Y'all want people to dox people. That shit is weird. That shit is crazy. Y'all are not accomplishing anything on this app. And for somebody to try to tell me that I don't support children because I started my platform for being nosy, ma'am, you are playing old lives from last year and 2 years ago. So if anybody is nosy, it's definitely you and the people that's in your comments for sure. Let's be clear. You're not doing anything but playing old lives, and the people in your comments are actually nosy. They're not doing anything either. So if you think that I don't support, get blocked, okay? Because you are annoying. That was annoying as hell. Because are you serious right now? And if I did support Genty or I Speak or whoever that y'all don't like, y'all have an issue. The issue came when I said, I guess she was waiting on me to come to the live in the beginning when, hey Gia, I see you. In the beginning when she was talking about Vanessa, I keep telling y'all that I have been around since before the beef started. There's no way in hell, and now I'm about to speak on it because I was not going to speak on it. But I'm about to tell y'all something. There are certain things that Tanya say that okay, because I was there for. But there's a lot of things that she say is just a matter of opinion. Where is this RICO charge at? Let me tell you something. If it's been over a year, they more than likely not coming. They not coming. Just because I don't have a platform. That's y'all. Y'all are the ones that want to be content creators. Y'all are the ones that want to have a platform. I'm a person that decided to get on live and start asking y'all questions. All right, cool, Gia. I got online to start asking y'all questions. And you know what happened? They came over here and they started answering them. They did. They definitely did. But I find it funny for somebody to tell me that I don't support children or I'm not doing enough for children because I decided to be nosy and have people on my live that may have done something wrong. Isn't official Tanya the same person that was the almost damn near the head of police camp that was going after I Speak? Because if I recall, aren't you that same person? Aren't you the same person that was really deep with Polisa and y'all was damn near like besties and now you talking against her? Baby, you don't see me and my sister or my friends doing that online. You was just so deep in the movement, you were very deep in the movement. So when I say that when y'all get on this app and y'all think that, that's why I said flat out, I support Closet Talk because she's actually doing something. I'm talking about official Tanya, auntie. But here's the thing, here's the thing though. She wanted to come for me because I feel like it was a little baiting going on. Those conversations, like I don't know what's going on, and I've said this offline, and now I'm about to say it online. I don't know what's going on up here, but when y'all sitting here listening to official Tanya telling y'all how all these people are going to jail and all of this stuff, and ain't no proof, ain't nothing, how she know? Let me explain something to y'all. I don't have to take care of y'all motherfucking kids. If your kid get on social media and see some shit that they not supposed to see, that's your fault. If your kid go, if your kid go say is if I wanted to, which I don't, I would take it a step further. I've already said. I already said. I I And if you see me, now the next time, I might actually go ahead and gift Genty and jump in his live just to be petty, because I'm a petty bitch. Exactly your obsession. Mona Lisa, I probably wouldn't, Mona Lisa. I'm not, I'm just playing, girl. That was wild.
Hey.
Wild.
Girl,
I'm like, girl,
what? Was
that? What?
I was in that
What?
live and I was just so surprised that she was coming at you. I was like, what is this?
So basically, this is how it started. I don't know if y'all remember. So Auntie, this is how it started. She was in the comments and she was basically trying to say that I was biased and I wasn't an unbiased person because basically I don't call people out on their bullshit. That's basically what she was saying.
Okay,
And
I
I'm
missed
like,
the part.
and I'm like, yes, I have. I said, but I don't believe in cancel culture because I just keep it moving. What I said was, you cannot hold adults accountable. I don't think an adult can hold another adult accountable. What are you talking about? When you say something is wrong, that's not you holding them accountable. That's you saying, hey, you move like this, and that's it. That's you bringing light to the situation. That's not accountability. So hold on real quick. I want to show y'all this for reference because this is wild. Hold on. What does this say? Accountability, the fact or condition of being accountable or responsible. What? You got to be responsible for yourself. You got to be accountable for yourself. Only thing I could do is tell you what I feel. I'm not responsible for any adult on this earth. I'm responsible for myself. The only responsibility I have is to walk in my truth, is to walk in my honesty, is to make sure I say something if I see something. I'm not going to continuously say something because I'm not that bitch. But if you want to continuously say something, and if you want to continuously go at people, you do that.
I
Hey,
agree.
Gia.
I don't think you can, I don't think it's holding people accountable for something that you were part of and now you're no longer part of. And then you have recordings of things that you were part of. And then you repeatedly host lives, listening to, stuff that you recorded years ago, 2 years ago. That's not holding someone accountable. If you would have held it accountable, it would have been
That's
the
not being
time that it
nosy.
happened. No,
So
it's
that's
being
not
nosy.
being
Well,
nosy.
it's being nosy. I'm gonna say from the beginning when you first started your platform, the first thing that you said was like, there's a lot of people that have things to say and we can't say it because if you go against the grain, they'll block you or they'll be like, why are you here? Aren't you part of this, part of this or that? And here, everyone has come to your platform. Everyone has been free to speak.
Do you know what I did?
I'm
Do
not
you know
even
why
gonna
I
say
did that?
names because you.
Hold on, Gia, real quick.
Yeah.
Do you know why I did that? Do you
Did the
know why I
platform,
wanted
why
to
you
create
open it?
a platform from other people's voices?
Yes, because you said to ask questions that we were never able to ask because if you go into these rooms and you start asking right away, they block you or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So,
But it's a deeper reason because let me tell Tanya what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about the fact that we can have a voice.
right.
So I'm really passionate about people having a voice. I'm an advocate for us to have a voice.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, her platform is not a platform that I've ever been booted. They've let me go in there. They've never come at me. They've never said anything. So I'm not throwing shade at her. I'm just saying as an individual, as people, we all have platforms for whatever our reasons are. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you have an agenda. It could be exactly for what you said, because quite honestly, you don't get anything out of this. If anything, they've blocked your pages. They've come at you. They've commented at you. Same for me. So are you benefiting from this? I don't think so because, you're not getting money. You're not on these platforms, grifting or asking for money. Not that I'm talking about anybody else because you can do whatever you want on your platform and do whatever you want to do. But what I am saying is that I don't think that it was fair in the sense that you have spoken about how you feel about plenty of these situations. You've asked questions, they come on your platform. And if you've been curious, you definitely call them out and been like, hey, I have a question about this. And what about that? Not as in I never heard of it, as in I've heard this. I've been involved in the background basically, or not speaking or, seeing stuff. And I have questions just like everybody else. And I think your platform has given people an opportunity to to speak or speak their mind or ask their questions. And I don't think you're necessarily picking one person, because I've seen you, interview plenty of people, on each side. And I don't think that you've taken sides in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. You get what I'm saying? And I am a nobody on this platform. I don't have a platform. I don't have a voice. I don't have anything. I'm just a viewer just like you, being nosy and listening. And, I've asked questions like, oh, where did this person come from? And where did that person come from? And you know what I'm saying? So, I thought that you guys, we're going to have, a good conversation, not that shady was going to come out of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's me,
It was very shady. And that's why I handled it the way that I did. And y'all, I was half sleepy though. Chef, hello. Chef. I don't even know if Chef like me or not.
Not that everybody's going to listen
Chef.
to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just,
listen,
I think that everybody I don't think you have a hidden agenda. I don't think so. I mean, They've come at you.
Child,
So if you don't agree with
look,
this person,
that's why
you're on that
that's
side.
why
If
I
you don't
said
agree
what I
with that
said.
person,
And you
you're on
see,
that side.
but see, here's the thing. She got people in the comments that was saying that I was part of the fold. But the second I said, "Yep, I'm part of the fold. I am the head honcho of the fold," she was ready to drop me then, like, because she know
Yeah.
I'm not
So what
part of
she
the
said,
fold.
I know you're not part of the fold. She
She
knows
know
you're
I'm
not
not
part
part
of
of
the
the
fold.
fold.
She knows you were joking. But I do believe the comments by calling you a liar and that you never know what
Child,
you're saying.
those were the people
They
I
were
got
going
blocked.
hard, girl. They were attacking you like they attacked me when I go into these.
Those were the people I
I
had
was like,
blocked.
oh shit.
Notice they not over here. You know why? Because I got them blocked.
Oh wow. Well,
But
I have a few of those people blocked myself.
let's also keep in mind that Official Tanya is also the same one that was heavily involved in Blaze and Polisa. And I know, whether or not anybody else know, I know for 100% fact that they spin narratives. So if you have been surrounded by them, you have contributed to that.
I mean, if you didn't say it,
Let's
it's
be
like a
clear.
thing, like if you friends with somebody and then you stop being friends with them and then they go back to the other person and be like, she said this about you
Like,
and
why,
she said that about
why
you.
was the conversation even centered around Genty? Because you was in that live with me. We was in there for a second off and on.
Yeah. I mean, I think it went back and forth and then it's always reverts back to
Why are we
Genty.
talking about Genty?
All the time. I mean, not just her, I'm just saying for anybody, just like, because he does this and because he does that. And if you don't agree with them, oh, you're a Genty supporter. And it's like, no matter what you say, even if you say, listen, I spoke on that. I said this, I said that, they'll be like, nope, you're still a Genty supporter.
That's why I said everybody. That's why I said everybody hands dirty. Whether or not you've abused your children or not, come on now.
Yeah,
In
I
this
don't speak of that
TikTok
because
drama cycle, they're all guilty.
Yeah.
Like, y'all all done did some fucked up shit, every last one of y'all.
And I think they were all friends, so they weren't friends. And then it's like everybody picked a side and nobody was, and some are leaning against the fence. It's like some are here, some are there, some are everywhere. And the people that have nothing to do with it, just because we have questions doesn't mean we got something to do with it. And it's not necessarily being nosy. My thing is nosy is if you start investigating out on the side and asking. No. If you
I'm like, so I gotta be passionate about what you gotta be. The thing about it is, when you don't agree with them, that's what happens. You get what I'm saying?
I know, but I change it.
That's what happens when you don't agree. Here's the thing. Y'all can't keep doing the same thing that y'all point the fingers at everybody else and do. Now, outside of criminal charges, y'all all do the same exact thing. Period.
The same thing. The same thing. The same
thing that she's talking about with them, she has also been a part of, even with the Blaze and all of their situations. Like, you've been a part of that. Like, let's stop pretending like there are movements going on here. Let's stop pretending like you are doing something on this app that benefits children. You are not doing that. So just like she was saying, what if a child
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What if a child sees the things? The children can easily see your live too.
Right. Basically. I mean, the thing is, I agree with you when you said we are responsible for our own children. And I hope people didn't take that like, oh, you don't care. No, it's more like you're saying, listen, you are responsible for your own child, what they watch on TV, what they watch on the internet, who are their friends, who they associate with. All that other stuff. Are they things that you're not out of your control? Sure, because they have phones that they walk around with that you're not watching all the time. But at the end of the day, as an adult, you have to watch what you do as an adult. And you can't be responsible for other adults that you don't have anything to do with. You get what I'm saying? Like one time I was watching, I mean, it's not a subject, but I was getting my nails done. I was watching this YouTube. And I didn't realize that this YouTube was cursing. You get what I'm saying? But it was a little loud. I didn't have my headphones on. I was getting my nails done. So this lady tells me, excuse me, can you turn that off? My child is here. And I wanted to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell? But I said, listen, I'll lower it. But in my mind, I'm like, you cannot go around telling people, hey, you can't curse. Hey, you can't do this in the world because you cannot control other adults. People are going to do what they're going to do. And you have to control your behavior. Not that your child is watching you. Yes, they're watching others, but you are who your child looks up to, and you're the reflection of who they see in the mirror at the end of the day.
Let me tell you some things that cannot happen. Nobody can ever pull up any video where I didn't say I disagree with somebody. I've told every single body that has been up here that I have
Yeah.
disagreed with them at some point or another about one situation or another.
Right.
You can't
And
do
you
it.
especially said it's not good about children and you shouldn't bring up children. I know I have. That's been why people have attacked me, because my thing is like, listen, as an adult, if you want to roast each other to the end of dawn, go ahead and do that. But when you start bringing children, I think that reaches another level. And other people disagree with me, but that's
Look.
fine because we can all disagree with each other. I just never seen you on here like, you know, taking up one side. And I say it again, if if somebody's making a comment and you agree with them, you're on their side. It's like if you can't win or lose with them, because, and I say them as in anybody who has a problem with you, because it's like if you say something and you don't agree with them, you're on their side. If you say something about that person, you're on their side. If you go on somebody's platform, you're on that person's side. It's like, this is TikTok. If you have an interesting conversation, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to listen and I'm going to make a comment because I'm grown. You can't say, oh, you're being nosy, when nosy is not if I turn on my phone and you're on my FYP. That's not being nosy. I turned on my phone and you're on there. Hello.
I go
Like,
be
there's phones for
nosy
that.
in her lives. What are you
No, you're
talking
not being
about?
nosy. Nosy is if you're going around looking and this and that. Yeah, but if I turn on my phone and you come up on my FYP and you're talking about something that I find interesting, whatever the subject is, then if I feel like asking, I'm going to ask. I think in other platforms, like you go into some platforms, they block you. They don't, you know, they just do a bunch of stuff that's like, okay, why are you even online if you don't even want people to hear you? You want the
Well,
same
I don't think
12 people to listen to you. Go
hold on
ahead.
real quick, Gia. I don't think she understood that. I'm like, I don't talk about everything online. Y'all don't even know my real name. Did you think about that?
Yeah, same thing with me, Bullock. I mean, honestly, I don't know how people know so much information on other people, and I believe it's because they put their stuff on the internet, on social media. I believe they befriend people that act like they're their friends. The next thing you know, when they're not their friends, they put their business out there, because how they know this person was cheated on or this or that, how they know all this information, I have no idea, unless you're friends with somebody, then you're no longer friends, then you put it on there. And I believe that accountability is, if you're in the sauce and you know what's going on, why didn't you do it then? Why are you doing it now that you're not part of the crew? And I say this for everybody, not necessarily just one person. I mean, like, if you think it's bad now, why didn't you think it was bad then? Because that person was doing the same thing when y'all were friends and you was all part of it, and now you're not part of it. And I say this because it doesn't necessarily mean it's like all across, like everybody, like all the big content creators, like y'all were friends, now you're not friends, and then y'all become friends again, then you're not friends again. And all this is juicy content that we're watching because you decided to put it on TikTok or wherever social media, because if you hadn't put it there, we would have never even seen it. Real talk.
Right. This is what I need y'all to go get. Go get an accountability buddy. Who can keep you accountable? Who can
Me
keep
too,
you
Aquarius.
accountable?
I've definitely guilty of switching, because one moment you're like, oh yeah, I agree. Oh, then something else. No, I don't agree. Yeah, accountability buddy. Yeah, have yourself a friend that's going to tell you when you're right and wrong. That's what you need. If you don't
Who
have
can keep
family
you
and friends, because
accountable?
some of these people, I don't think they do. Only if they're online, their friends, those are their friends and family. Yes,
The
content
premises
does matter.
around it, though, was making me mad. The thing that was making me mad, because you can think I'm biased and unbiased or whatever, and I know I've been up since 4 o'clock, y'all. I only had like 2-3 hours of sleep, so I'm so tired. But the thing that had me irritated was, it's okay if you don't think that I'm biased or unbiased, if you don't think that I'm neutral or unneutral. But what you won't do is get on Beyonce Keith Lee internet and fucking lie. Because the reason that I jumped up there, because I was like, that's not true. When she was like, basically like, I can't say anything unless I get attacked. Let me be frank. I've said what I said about Genty and was not attacked by Genty. I was not. Genty is I said something about a few different people. I think even Karen. I done told Patty Rose she was wrong. Right?
Yeah.
What are y'all talking
You've had
about?
everybody. Yeah, you've had everybody. You've even had people who have beef with each other on the live. Like, remember the other person, I'm not even gonna say names, but you had that person on and for a while, and then the other person got on, and then she got off and made a live. Like, she didn't let me speak, and she was all on the other the person's live, and then it was alive about you for a couple of days, and it's just like you just can't win. The only thing you could do is like if they bully you into shutting up and not actually having a platform, and it's like nobody can come
Look,
into the source. It's like
I ain't got no
there's a
beef
new
with.
person.
Listen,
They sent them.
here's the thing. I don't have any beef with
He
Genty.
did, Balak. Mm-hmm.
Genty did what he did. We heard the audio, right? Okay, cool. He took a plea for it. Okay, cool. Do we think it was enough time? No, we don't. However, being on TikTok is not going to change that. His numbers dropped and then they went back up. I don't know what they looking at, but his platform has definitely increased.
Well, I definitely haven't paid much attention, and I definitely don't have an outright opinion about the situation, whether I heard the audio, hearing the audio or not. I just think that it's deeper than that. When people say he didn't do this, like he didn't go to therapy, you don't know that. You don't know what the man went through. You weren't there. So, but people like he didn't go to therapy. He needs to do drug management. It's like, listen, I'm gonna make an opinion about something that I give an F about, and I don't give an F about enough to be like watching his numbers and if they go down and if they go up and like what the hell, you got time for that? I don't. I got time.
He lost followers and he definitely gained more followers for sure.
You're right about that, Bullock. I mean, and you know what? At the end of the day, a lot of these people who were attacking him, guess what? They stopped. What happened to the movement? They all went silent all of a sudden. And their movement went kaput because they all started fighting with each other. They all started arguing. They all wanted to be a leader in it. And it just got messy because they were messy.
Hey, Dominican, this is what people got to understand. I keep telling people that I've been around from the beginning. I don't know why people don't take heed to that. Do I know everything? And was I in every single live? No, but I know enough. I know enough to know that in the movement with Justice for Palisa, that there was nothing but trolling going on this internet. There was nothing but doxing going on this internet. Mm-hmm. There was nothing but lives being held. There was nothing. At one point,
bullying, attacking people. They were attacking me. They were saying I have cancer. They were saying that I'm a this. They were like, I can't wait till you die. Like,
and the second that
about it. Then she said you were supportive about it. It's like, where do we go with this? It's like, listen, people, you focus on what you want to focus, and you let me focus on what I want to focus.
That's why I kept saying it.
Putting yourself on the internet, and I'm gonna keep on listening.
I was confused because she was saying I was on her platform, and I'm like, so if I'm on your platform, I got to be so I have to know that every time I come up here that this is Save the Damn Children.
Right.
So I'm supposed to know this to Save the Children every single time I come up here, because a lot of your acts, I mean, let's be frank, a lot of your lives have absolutely nothing to do with saving no children.
I want to say 9%, 9 out of 10 is nothing to say about the children. You don't see them doing facts. You don't see them doing anything. Talking about things that have been done to them, and that's why they like,
have you talked about anything else on this app? I just talked about the brick lady. I talked about Shar and Olivia. What are you talking about?
Yeah. We talked about the other poly couple. We talked about a couple of things. We talked about businesses. We talked about money.
We talked about
things. Little jab when she said you have to fake money, that was kind of funny. When she said, when you did the little thing with the fake money, I was like, did she just say fake money?
But wait a minute. Only thing I talked about was having money, a passport, my credit score, and how much money I made. And I said in that live, does anybody remember me saying in that live, like, this is a time where I'm about to be completely petty, and I know right now I'm being completely childish?
You have done it. Yeah. Put it like this: we all have our petty moments. We have our moments where we flip. I know I've had my moments where I've had streaming matches where you probably can't hear anything that I had to say. And vice versa. It is what it is. Like,
we talked about people to make judgments on other growth mindset versus fixed mindset.
I mean, for people to talk about another platform and be like, your platform should be used for this. It's like, what, girl? Like, what is your platform for? Like, do what you want with your platform, and you focus on that, and then we move forward from there. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, you were showing your money online, like, I did.
They're gonna be like, aren't you watch me? Like, see,
here's the thing. People only tune in for the drama. So you wouldn't know nothing else because you ain't been here. Talking about, is that all you talk about? Is these people? Girl, I've talked about way more
Is
than
that what you
that.
talk
What are you
about?
talking about?
Right.
I've actually turned some of the drama situations into topics. Come on now.
Sure have. From
Where
day
you
one, you
been?
sure have. Hours of it. Like people, I mean, we've had like, I don't know, one time you had a live, it was maybe about 10 different subjects. It went from this to that to this to that. I mean, another person came in and then they had gripe and then that other person came on and they were talking about it and you were trying to play referee and you were trying to play mediator and people, I mean, you can't win. I'm going to tell you that much. I think it was what Bullock said. You went too far. You asked so many questions. You know too much and now they want to silence you. And I say that because it's like you can't have a platform to talk about whatever you want to, or for people to come on there to talk about it, or for us to be like, yo, what did you see this guy's live and did you see that person's live? Like, why can't we do that? That's insane to me. It's like, what?
Do you know how many people have actually done exactly what I did before I even started doing it?
I have no idea, girl, but I've never seen it. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Shit, Petty Road was I think like one of the first ones. There's a lot of T pages.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
And I don't know why people get insulted T
lot.
pages because this is what it's about. There is a lot.
So does every T
Everybody
page
does.
don't so listen, so every T page on here, thank you, nosy bystander. So every T page on here, I'm not a T page, but I guess I kind of am a little bit. So thank you, Double D. So all the T pages, none of them care about children because they have bigger platforms than me. I got 1,800 people and they talking about it. I have a platform.
Right. Well, you have a platform in the sense that people do listen to you, and there's nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as people do respect, I remember when Granny came up and was like, no, people actually listen to you. People actually listen to you. Hi, Closet Talk. People actually listen to you.
Look,
so
Closet Talk. Just real quick, if y'all go look, since Closet Talk is here too, go to Closet Talk's page. Go to her pin post. It's the one about I think it's about bullying. Share that post, repost it, and also tag Renee RENEE Summer.
There goes Renee's News.
There we go. There she go. Oh, hey, Bullet, my bad.
All children are a touchy subject when you're talking about people who don't personally know. Absolutely. Talk about your own child.
And this
Talk
is why
about your
I said
own
in that
kid.
live, I was like, you don't even... Mo, I did bring you up in that live just in case anybody want to say, because I'm like, you don't know what I do. I said I support real movements like the one with Closet Talk. I'm like,
Right.
I support movements where you're trying to change a law, or you're writing a senator, or you're trying to do something like that, like what she's trying to do, which is why I'm on board with it. I literally text my friend. Hold on.
Hi, Bullock. That's my baby mama, if anybody doesn't know. I love her voice and I love the way she expresses herself.
Hi,
because it was
honey.
fair. Hi, baby girl. What's good? I saw you on there and I saw you said what you said. And I'm like, I love the fact that she never holds back how she feels and she goes in there as her name. And I really respect that. I really, really, really do. I think that's...
What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong to me.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hey,
Just
hey.
real quick.
While
Hi,
people
Closet
asking
Talk.
me what I'm doing, what I'm doing, I'm sending messages to my friend to try to help somebody who has, what did I do with this? I don't even know. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know what happened.
Right now. Nobody about to take you serious.
I can't take you serious. Take that off, girl. I can't take you.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm literally sending messages to my friend to help somebody who has an actual movement that's doing some moving.
From
Okay?
the very beginning, you guys, it morphed to being more than just about me. If you guys
Right.
could look back and see, I've been in contact with either lawyers or the police since December of 2021 and elected officials. Since December of 2021, I already knew this thing was bigger than me. So it has never just been about me, though you've heard me say that because I didn't want people to know what I was doing in the background. I did all of this silently for over a year. Very few people knew that I was in contact with the FBI, that I was in contact with the police, that I was in contact with elected officials, trying to get in contact with news people. I did not let people know this. I just kept making people believe, because a lot of people had a whole lot of shit to say about
And one of
her
those
not doing
people
nothing for
was official.
herself. She
One of those
letting people
people was
fight
official
for
Tanya.
her, all that stuff, and nobody understood. I learned long time ago, you never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And so all those people that thought that I just wasn't fighting, I just wasn't saying anything, I hope you, I hope you understand now. Not that I care, but it was never, after December, I knew it was no longer just about me. People get caught up in these things for supporting people. No one has the right to tell you who you can and who you cannot support. A lot of people don't even know the relationships that people have. So who are you? You see us on social media in passing, but you don't know if we know each other in real life. You don't know if we rock and do things together in real life.
Exactly.
So you can't tell people who to and who not to support. And just for those that don't understand, it is extortion to try to make somebody not support somebody and threaten them that you're going to release information about them or report them. That's extortion. So y'all have fun with all your narratives and doing all that y'all doing. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing from day one. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing.
And
As you should.
Go ahead.
I just want to be clear. One of the people that was involved in what was happening with Closet Talk was Tanya, too.
Absolutely.
So-
Cuban Delight as well when it first started.
Like, girl, what?
There was a lot of people involved in this. A lot of people. And a lot of people really thought that I was just sitting there and not doing anything. And then when the stuff started, when it turned around and things started coming out and things started being seen, people changed their mind. And one of the things that I've maintained from the beginning of this is I don't hold no grudges against people that thought that they were protecting victims and stuff like that, because I too am a survivor. The only people that I got real life beef with is those that had my phone number and those that had spoken with me outside of this app and did not take the time to come to me and see what was going on before they went and spent a narrative. Those are the only folks that I got beef with. Otherwise, if you support it, then you support it. I cannot be angry with you for that, especially when a lot of people work off feelings, and a lot of us, not just Black women, women period, have been sexually assaulted. So that's something that I've always maintained. And I don't hold it against people.
As you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think anybody should hold grudges. That's just my personal opinion. I do think, like, obviously, you can say your piece, you can feel a certain kind of way, but I feel like holding a grudge takes too much energy. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I
just want things to change. I want things to change. That's what I want. I want things
and that's
to
what
change.
I said in that live. You know what I'm saying? She asking me, hey, Blam, she asking me basically like, what are you doing for the children? What are you doing for the children offline? As if I came on here saying that I was an advocate for children.
Oh, wow. I'm in the comments. Everybody play a role in every situation and everything that happens. The best thing you can do is find the role you play, stick to the role you play, and don't worry about the role that other people play. That's where we get off track most of the time. I can't tell a damn hairdresser how to dress hair if I'm not a hairdresser.
So you passionate about helping the children and you're an advocate for children, right? You're an advocate because you're an advocate. Well, you're on my platform. What does that have to do with you're on my platform? You came up here. I came up here because you were spreading some bullshit. Your bullshit. And I happened to be a little bit sleepy and I was laying down.
Oh, wait. You saying you, her. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about official Tanya, y'all. So you might want to drop too.
What are we talking about? Okay. I have no good or bad things to say about Tanya Michelle. She is one of the people who did not know both sides of the story. And so she's one of the people that a certain amount of grace is absolutely going to be given because of what I just said. If you didn't have my information, if you didn't know me, I'm not holding that against you. Now, there are some things that she did that I totally disagree with, and she knows what those are because I went live and I talked about them as she did them.
But
And so
my biggest
that's where I
thing,
stand. I respect people that noticed that they weren't following the truth and decided to follow the truth. I have nothing but respect for that.
me too. And I
That's
actually have
all I can
respect for
do.
that too. But let's not like to sit up here and say just because I'm nosy and I have this platform for being nosy and like whatever, I don't know, whoever I decide to have up here, everybody's welcome until you do something that I'm just not personally rocking with, right? Like that's how I choose to be, right? So, but to tell me then I support like child abuse and all of this other stuff because of that, and what am I doing for the children? Why am I basically on TikTok being nosy? Like, girl, what?
I think most of the people on TikTok are nosy, and I even rendered my opinion on that situation, the Genty situation. I
All
rendered my
45
opinion
people
on
on
that.
here are nosy. We're seeing somebody online that's talking about some tea about something else. And so we're all on here, we're all listening, and we're all either have an opinion or don't have an opinion. But as adults, we're allowed to speak our opinion and
And
also
that's
say
what
that
I
my
just said. If you
opinion
support
is not an
somebody,
opinion. You get what I'm
but people
saying?
don't get to tell you who to and who not to support. For
Right,
me, I like the right and the wrong of it.
right.
I make it a habit to tell people to remove the people and look at the situation. You remove the people, you judge the situation. If you can stand on what you judged without the people included, then you know you've made the right decision. If you decide to change your mind because of the people that's included, then you have a problem.
Yeah, and you're allowed to
Then
change your
you
mind.
have a
Just that, like
problem, right? And you need to fix that problem.
And
That's
see,
that's a right and wrong thing, period.
Mm-hmm.
and see,
Right
here's
and
the
wrong should not change based on people.
Mm-hmm.
right. And here's the thing. I can definitely respect that she checked. And this is what I had said in the comments. I think I had said it to Rob in the comments a little bit earlier when she was talking about Vanessa. Now, Vanessa ain't been on the scene I ain't seen her in no lives in like a year. Okay. Ain't made a video till the other day. So why she's being brought up, I have no idea.
Exactly.
That lady
Well,
has
if you
not.
start talking about going to the beginning of things, everybody that's been involved has to be brought up.
I didn't even know that was a person to
Just because you're not saying anything now doesn't mean that you're absolved from all
And
the other
I get
things.
that. But at the same
So,
time,
and stuff like that, yeah, that's a little touchy. It's a little touchy. But I hope everybody understands, even me and table.
Mhm.
My IG DMs and all of that stuff, none of that stuff is off the table. But when an investigation starts, I hope everybody is ready.
Mm-hmm.
The tax records, because money is involved. So your tax records, they up for grabs. All these things are up for your Cash Apps, your PayPals, your bank records. All these things are up for grabs. You better be ready to stand by everything that you've done and said. You better be ready. I've been quite honest to say, yeah, I can go to jail for recording conversations. It's illegal. And I know it is.
but here's the
But
thing.
I'm willing to take that hit because of the bigger picture.
We can't continue to judge people by their past. I don't choose to live by that, right? So even if, let's say, just using Vanessa for example, even if she was complicit back then, great. You know, that obviously we know everybody kind of was. Everybody played a part. Everybody could possibly be
You
in
heard?
trouble.
Watch. I'm gonna jump in the comments.
Okay, everybody could possibly be in trouble, but that was damn near a year ago. You don't know what growth that person has had in a year, especially when they've been off the app. That's my point. So
That's a
if
two-way street, though. You don't know if they changed for the good
Or
don't
the
know if
bad.
they changed for the bad. You don't know if they didn't change, but have something going on in their life. The fact is, we just don't know. We've seen people swear they changed, and as soon as they get angry, boom, here they go again, right? So we really can't be the judge of any of that. And it's each individual person. Where you choose to give grace and forgiveness, I may not. Where I choose to give grace and forgiveness, you may not. That the thing we have to learn to live with is to stop with the people and look at the situation. Take the people out of it. When you take the people out of it and you judge the situation, you will render an unbiased opinion. That is the only time you'll be able to render an unbiased opinion.
And I get that. I agree with everything that you're saying. But I just think for me, for the sake of me, like how I operate, like that's why I get so irritated when people expect me to just like continuously drag something or keep bringing up something or be like, I'm not going, you can't come over here or you can't do this or I'm not going to be over there. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that I support child abuse or I support
Yeah.
SA or I support,
Yeah.
that does not mean that. That does not mean that. That means I decide to navigate through the world in a whole different way that you probably don't even understand. Because for me, like official Tanya, yeah, she's, she switched up obviously when she saw the truth. So that's commendable. But at the same time, you sitting here doing the same thing that you basically, you're perpetrating the same shit that you're trying to say that I'm doing. You're playing recording.
And you know what you
Whether
got to
you like
do
it or
when that
not, that's
happens?
being nosy. So whether you like it or not, you can call it putting truth out there or whatever you want to call it. But those people in your comments are not there for the truth. Those people in your comments is there for the controversy and they're being nosy.
Absolutely. And that's where two things have to happen. Agree to disagree, one. And two, just know that, how do I say this? Give me a second. I got to think about how to say this one in a nice way. Shit. Everybody shit stink, and some people just can't smell their shit. Right? So, and that's what we gotta understand. And then not give a fuck about what a person thinks about you.
I
Or
don't
have
even
to
give a
say
fuck what you
about
really
you.
think.
Like,
It's just, I think I was just, I'm sleepy. Oh, my bad, y'all. I was sleepy. I was irritated.
hey.
Like, what is you talking about? Like,
Yeah, don't see, this is the most I've ever gotten in other people boxes. I really avoid other people boxes
I do too.
because you can get pulled in so much shit with other people boxes. So I really try to avoid other people boxes because I can't control what another grown person says.
Let me tell you,
I
I
can't
can only
control what another
control.
grown person does. And sometimes just because you're in the box with somebody, you are now forever linked. So,
And I don't subscribe by those rules. And you know what? I'm definitely going.
yeah, Bullock, we know this. You skadoodle skedaddle skated real
Like,
quick.
I'm definitely like, I don't like the way that live was kind of going and what she was doing. And I noticed what she was doing and I was getting irritated. I really was. You know what I'm saying? And then all the people I had blocked was basically in the comments.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
got to learn
definitely,
to drop when that happens.
I'm definitely, she about to get blocked at this point. Somebody was saying I was in the fold.
Somebody
I was saying I was in the fold. She knew I wasn't in the fold. I was like, yeah, y'all know what? Yup, I'm in the fold. I run the fold. Like, so, like,
oh,
what?
Lord, bye. I'm gone. You didn't. Now I'm dropping.
I was like, so now, look, she said, now I'm gone. I was like, but Mo, for real, I was like, so y'all in the comments talking about I'm in the fold? Yes, forget it. It's me. I started it. Yeah. Look, you don't want to be in a box when certain people talk about certain stuff. You got to get out of there, Jid. So I respect it. It's me. I am the mastermind behind the infamous fold. Yeah, they was calling me all kind of stuff in there. I wish I can find this one screenshot. Yeah, I was respectful. That's why I had to at one point to the comments say, chill, like me and her really not arguing, but I kept getting upset. Yeah, Silent, they about to go crazy and I'm about to just blockity block. And see, here's the reason why I'm about to block. All that, Blaze watching. Hey, Blaze. What is Blaze watching me for? Like, what? What? This is what I'm talking about. Because Closet was in the box. I have him blocked. These people are delusional. Do y'all see this? This is insanity. This is insanity. And I'm about to block official Tanya because I don't want no parts of these people. That's why Blaze and all of them is blocked. I don't even know what's going on over there. Okay? Like what? This is what they do, y'all. This is crazy. This is insane. He over here watching a live. Like, boy, what? That is wild. Good night, y'all. Oh, Toya, it was a lot going on, child. Needless to say, y'all won't see me in official Tanya lives no more because I just can't do it. Like, I feel like Girlie was trying to be shady and she was trying to be funny and she tried it. And that ain't it. Because the questions you was answering have already been answered and you know that they've been answered. And I know that you know that they've been answered. Girl, bye. And that, oh yeah, Chili, I didn't see your comment. No, Rob, don't be done. You can still go over there, Rob. It's okay. Rob, go over there. Get the tea. That's where the nosiness come from. Yeah, they were real disrespectful. I mean, those are all the people that don't like me. Those are the people I have blocked. This is what I think it is. I really think that my sister kept saying something to me offline. And my sister kept saying, you are just an easy target because you're the new person coming in. And that is actually very well true. Because if you think about it, if you've been here since the beginning, there's nothing I've done negatively to anybody on this app. I've agreed and disagreed respectfully and also understood people's perspectives on situations that I disagreed with. And not one person can pull up anything disputing what I'm saying right now. Now, if you came for me, that's a whole different ball game. But can't nobody say that I'm fucking lying. Nobody. Yeah, Chili, I went in the box because she was doing a little bit too much. And she was trying to say that basically the people I have on my platform, I show a bias to because I don't call them out on their shit, basically, to sum it up. And I was like, yes, I do. And somehow it went into the Jinty situation. And I was like, I already talked about that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I've talked about that. I saw somebody in the comments like, yeah, she did talk about that. I've talked about that. I was like, that was one of my first lives were about Jinty. Like, what are you talking about? Our first few lives was really centered. I mean, and then Blaze and them came up, but I don't know if y'all remember when we started going live, it was back in June. It was during the thick of the whole Jinty thing. My YouTube has my real name and it has that first live. I'm not finished downloading all of my lives yet. Soon as I finish downloading all of my lives, I will release my real name to you and my YouTube. Yes. Thank you. Like, try again. Wrong bitch. And that's why people get deleted. And even after that, I still, what Closet Talk was talking about, I still think that it was big of Tanya to then be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm sorry, I didn't have all the facts. Now I don't believe her. I think that was very big. And as loud as your disrespect was in public, maybe that's why Tanya feels like she has to do what she's doing, right? Okay, cool. So I can actually respect that. What I can't respect is that I also think that you are complicit in narratives. And I think I told Gia this, or my sister off the app, where I was like, there's a lot of things that Tanya says is true because I was there, but there's other things that I be like, girl, what? What are you talking about? I might have been Gia or my sister. Yeah, y'all been here for a minute. I haven't said one lie. You can't catch me in one. Oh, I did say that to you, Gia? Oh, I'm sick. You and baby hair is getting into it. I can't stand y'all now messing up my happy places. It's okay. Listen, Chili, I'm not like those other people. You can still go there, Chili. You can be in the box, all type of stuff. And you can still come over here. I'm not like them people. It's okay. I even told one of my new mods, I modded her. And I told her, I said, listen, I ain't got no rules for mods. Y'all just block the user accounts. That's really about it, what we do right now. I said, and sometimes I'll say block the troll pages. If you want to go on somebody live that you know don't like me, I don't care about that. That's not going to make me unmod you. That's not going to make me do anything. That's not going to make me look at you different because you over there with them. Like, I don't do none of that. So you can still go over there, Chili, and you can still come over here. But look, here go the instructions. The instructions is, I just made you a mod. But look, here go the instructions. User accounts get blocked. You go where you want to. You be friends with who you want to. You get in the box of who you want to. You have your opinion about anything that you want to. That's the rules. Don't agree with me all the time. You agree with me all the time, you get fired. And if you ever want to unmod yourself, you can, and it'll be no hard feelings. I don't do none of that. Obi will tell you. I didn't just unmod Obi because we had a situation. She wanted to drop down. I ain't gonna share the reason, but she wanted to drop down. I wasn't rude to Obi. I still conversate with Ruby. I don't care about what y'all do. I don't care about none of that. Because I don't have a platform. It's weird that people think that I have a platform. I don't have a platform. Chili, what did you say? I'm beefing with... Oh, Chili. Chili, don't do us like that. Me and Tanya would like to say that we are both very sorry, Chili. Yeah, Obi, no. Yep, Bullet was just blocking. Bullet don't rarely block. What happened now? I was... Tashi, girl. The fish Tanya pissed me off, girl. She was all like, what do you do for children's on the app? What do you do for children's off the app? Do you care about the children? Take care of your own motherfucking children. You don't care about what happens on TikTok and the children can see it? Yes, but that ain't my focus. I should have been over there. Chili mad at us. Chili, don't throw no folding chairs. Someone maybe because she don't have kids. Yeah, and that was irritating too, because somebody was like, maybe she don't have kids. I know plenty of parents that are only advocates for their own children. Let me say that again. I know plenty of parents that are advocates just for their children. They care about children and they don't want to see harm come to children. Like, what do you mean? Like, I've definitely done my part. I've definitely voted on things that I should. I've definitely wrote to, my individual city and state, not on a global level, to things that I was passionate about that was happening in relation to children before. Like, what else you want to know? I've raised money. I volunteered at Children's Hospital. I volunteered at soup kitchens. Like, do you want me to run down? That's why I say I don't talk about what I do on this app. I don't do that. That's not what I'm here. I'm not an activist on this app. I didn't even claim to be. Like, what? That's crazy. The things that I am passionate about are in my bio. So if you look in my bio, you'll see what I'm passionate about. Aw, Chili. I hope you feel better, Chili. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, Chili, feel better. Oh, no. What happened? That's not okay. I hope you feel better. But Chili, I'm sorry, though. Tasha, you might need to call her because you have all the little remedies. I'm so sorry, Chili. I'm so sorry. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke, Chili. But I'm blocking every single thing. Anything, listen, I said I wasn't addressing nothing, but that just had me 10 toes hot. Because I was like, let me get out of this box and go live. Because, girl, what? Just take care of your own kids. I said what I said. No. You see something, say something, yes. Like, I'm not going to just let somebody, like, kidnap or harm a child, and I'm just going to stand there like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Girl, what? Okay, all right. I'll stop, Chili. Thank you, Miss Beautiful Nerd. I gotta stop talking. Yeah, they definitely were. You can tell that the trolls were feeding her even more. Those are the pages that I have blocked, Okay, and I'm still talking. Okay, I can't talk about it no more. Thank you, Miss Beautiful Nerd. And we can't talk about it no more. Miss Beautiful Nerd, I haven't even been talking about any of these things. You understand what I'm saying? I have not been talking about any of those things. I haven't. And I normally don't jump in people's boxes, but I was irritated. And probably because I need to take my ass to bed. But no, Gia, I'm not going to talk about it. Because honestly, it's really not. I was irritated. And when I get irritated, sometimes I respond. And the fact that I haven't slept and I traveled irritated me. Because I felt what she was trying to do. And somebody had already sent me a message earlier thinking that she was being a little shady. And I told that person I didn't think that she was being shady. But now, looking back at it, maybe I didn't see it that way because I don't know. I don't think people are naturally just being shady off a rip. But I definitely saw it. Because think about it like this. I'm sorry, Chili, I gotta say one more thing. Think about it like this. I've been in those lives, in her lives, for a very long time now. Not once has she ever mentioned about Patrick and me caring about the kids and stuff like that. Not once. That's still a suspect. Because that's what it seemed like it was centered on. Me and my care for children. So. But, I'm in Florida, y'all. I'm chilling on the lanai. I'm whispering because my granddaddy sleep, y'all. I'm definitely gonna protect my peace, Miss Beautiful Nerd. It's not a vacation. Um, it's not a vacation. It's really my second home for real. I've been coming here. Actually, I've been coming to Florida since I was 13. But my grandparents moved here back in 2005. So for me, it's like coming to just hang out like at my family house. Oh, I'm at home, girl. You know what I'm doing? Tomorrow I'm working. I'm gonna lay on the couch afterwards after I work with my granddaddy watching TV. Friday I'm gonna chill out. Saturday we all going to the movies. My auntie and them coming. And then I'm cooking. And I think Sunday I'm gonna see if my cousin wants to go get our nails and stuff done. Well, yeah, I guess you can vacation at home. Oh yeah, Gia, I definitely will. I definitely will. I love Florida, y'all. I would move here, but I can't move here. No, that's not a swimming pool cage. This is called the lanai. So it was covered. I only uncovered half of the couch. This is called the lanai. So the lanai is like an enclosed patio, basically. So I'm on the patio. There is a pool though. Okay. So there is an actual pool. But I left my bathing suit at home, so I'm mad about that. Hold on, y'all. Like, y'all think I'm playing. This is really my second home. Like, I'm in my room. This is my room. But, yeah, it's a lanai. So, it's basically like I said, like a fenced-in, closed-in patio. It's a lot of lanais out here. There's a lot of them, so it's pretty cool. I like Florida. Honestly, Florida brings me so much peace, y'all. Like, y'all have no idea. Tomorrow they'll change this up, child. Listen, y'all know me. I ain't really talking about this shit no more either. I said what I said. Look, they can come with whatever spin, run the recordings back, keep it in their diary, play it a year from now. I guess I'm a player in the story now. But my last few lives ain't even really been about none of this shit, to be honest with you. So I just not really caring. You know what I'm saying? I see too much foolishness, too many things going on. So absolutely. When I get back, it's definitely art time. I also want my lives to be smaller. I don't like when it's a lot of people in the live. I don't. So, and let me say, I will share what I want to share on this app, but everything isn't for the app. Everything you do is definitely not for the app. Why Obi block you, Obi? What you do? What you do? Everything is not for the app. Girl, Obi, everybody, welcome to Op World. We're going to change it over to Op Talk. They was all there. Listen, I want no parts of them people. I think that they're all miserable. I really honestly do think that they're miserable. And I think that they are bullies. I think that it is past awareness, and I feel like that they are bullies. That's why I support what's going on with Mo, because it's not necessarily for me about her and Police's situation. It's about a bigger goal. So that is why I don't have a problem getting involved in that, because it's a bigger goal there. There is too much online adult bullying, and these people are getting bullied. They are bullying each other. So I'm not just saying one person. From my perspective, they all bullying each other. Now, I don't judge them for what they're doing, but I think that legally there does need to be some protection. I agree with Closet Talk about there needing to be protection for adults online. I really believe that. That is something that I am passionate about. Oh, Felicia, that sucks, love. Yeah, people call it Sobe School. People call it TVA family. People calling Scholar family. People call it sending the police to YSB house. People doing shit over there with I Speak or whatever the fuck they doing. People doing shit to Genty. People doing shit to Polisa. People doing shit to Blaze. I don't know if nobody ever did. Yeah, people doing stuff to Tanya. People doing stuff to No Cry Zone. People doing something to T Nathan and Eb and Aunt Karen and Petty. I mean, people doing stuff to everybody. People doing stuff to everybody. Like at this point, everybody's a victim. People doing stuff. What it really was, y'all heard what she said? She didn't like the fact that Cuban was over here. Did y'all hear that? So she had a bias because she knows Cuban has been in the box over here. So she has a bias to me because of Cuban. Y'all didn't peep that? I'm like, what the fuck does y'all didn't peep that? Hey, Black Mama. Hey, Madam Hill. I was talking about Tanya. I peeped that shit. Gee, I was like, what the fuck? Weird shit. Weird shit. Nah, she don't like Cuban. I support everybody. And when I say support, maybe I shouldn't say support, but I like everybody. So maybe that's a bad word choice on me of support. But I ain't got no issues with nobody. I don't have no beef with nobody. I could tell you what I don't like about you or what I don't like that you're doing and keep it moving. And I don't really judge you for it until you start coming at me. That's when I come at you. No, Felicia, she was giving somebody the business. Look, ain't nobody ever over here. I came at them for having a difference of opinion. Can't nobody tell you that. Can't nobody tell you that they've been over here and I've came at them for a difference of opinion. You can't do that. There's absolutely no way. There's no way. You cannot. You can roll every single clip you want to. I'm about to upload them all on YouTube my damn self. And y'all know I don't even go on boxes, but I was irritated as fuck. Like, I think overall, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, all 35 of y'all in here, I think it gets to a point to where you nosy, but you not, after being nosy and, hey Lala, hey love, welcome back. I think you can be nosy, but that's why I ain't been really talking about none of this shit. Like, that's why I ain't been talking about none of this shit, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't care. Like, some of these lives I be sitting in, and Gia can attest that I'm telling the truth. I'll be like, what the fuck is they talking about? Like, what is going